What is up, you guys? Barokoshama here with another roast shop, aka workshop. We're gonna be doing another one today. I forget his name. Planked? No. Planked? Conked? Crap. Anyway, enjoy the workshop if you guys want to participate in this. The rules are in the description down below. You can also catch me on my live stream at twitch.tv/Barokoshama, where we do these roasts/workshops live. And also, hit me up on my Twitter and Instagram. No links to those in the. Oh, I have permission to use the person's video in this video. And if you guys want to check out the original video, I'll be leaving it in the description down below. Anyway, take care. Enjoy the roast. So, we got another workshop here. We got another workshop here. Hey, workshop time. We're good. Let's do it. We got another workshop here, aka Twact. Twact. At the Twact. Okay. 957 item level. His stats are 35 crit, 33 haste, 36 mastery, 4% versatility. Not bad stats. Not bad stats at all, man. Item level's like, well, he's got 4 set rockin', right? You got 4 set. Gamble. Kil'jaeden ring. Dark Heart Thicket Ring, or I don't know. Accurate Catalyst Injector, Norganon's Prowess. This is good. This shit's good. Totem Master, Gust of Wind, Lightning Surge, Totem Aftershock, Elemental Blast, Eloquent with the Elements, and Ascendance. Okay, so regular Ascendance Gamble build. I see he's got 4 set. That's good. Ooh, he's got a Warforged necklace from Argus. I think that's normal. His back. Wait, go back to your back piece. I want to see back piece. Crit haste, 945 cloak, Cape of the Duskwatch, so that's got to be from Court of Stars. Okay. Nice. Ooh, crit haste glove or bracers. That's probably from the world boss. Those bracers are, I think, from the world boss. Yeah, poison barbed bracers. That's from the world boss. Fist of Raden, 980 item level. His belt, nice. Titan forged. Haste crit belt. 955 boot. Jeweled Signet of Melandris. Where is that from? Ace crit. I think that's Dark Heart. Wait, increases your auto attack damage by 10%. Is that? Yeah, I think that's Dark Heart Thicket. I think so. Okay, he's got the heroic. Is that actually Court of Stars? Wow, I'm sorry, Frantic. I'm sorry, dude. He's got the heroic seal of his second Doom variant. I believe that is, yeah, that's from Sargeras, not Sargeras. What am I talking about? Kil'jaeden from Tomb of Sargeras. Okay, heroic Acrid Catalyst Injector, and the Norganon's Prowess, 985 item level. Wait, is that Seat? That ring is from Seat? It's got the same icon. Oh, you're damaging. No. You betrayed Argus and condemned it to burn. Who is truly the deceiver, brother? No, that's not from Seat. That's not from Seat. That's Kil'jaeden's. This is like really cool. That's the KJ ring, exactly. Baited. You were baited. Okay. Flash pull 10 seconds. He's got the the default UI going on. This is like classic AF. I hope he has a Maelstrom tracker. Okay. 3 seconds. I want to see what he's doing. He's got pot, food buff, and defiled augment rune. Potion, fire element, good. He's not targeting. Elemental blast into a flame shock and lust. Good. Okay. Now he's got Lava Burst going. 2 stacks of Lava Burst. Recast Flame Shock into Ascendance and Blood Fury. He clicked. Did you just click your Blood Fury? No, he didn't. I'm not even seeing his mouse anywhere. I should be macroed together, by the way. Okay. Right. I'm seeing the power of the Maelstrom stack. Let's go Lava Burst for another 6 seconds. I think he actually got a proc of Lava or Ascendance while he was in Ascendance, which is nice. This is where I'm going to stop. This is where I'm going to stop right here. You use 1 stack of Lava Burst. That's fine. I probably wouldn't even have done that. Alright? When you're coming out of Ascendance... Excuse me, I hit the mic. When you're coming out of Ascendance, if you don't have time to cast your last Lava Burst that's empowered, use another ability. What do you want? You want Snuggles? The cat's going crazy. Hey, don't bite me, you little poop. Ah! Yeah, I know. You're nuts, okay? Giving me sass. When you're coming out of Ascendance, you gotta understand if you're gonna be able to finish the cast of Lava Burst. If not, use another ability. Stormkeeper being one of them, man. This is big. You have your 7 stacks of Power of the Maelstrom left. You have Stormkeeper. Then you use 2 Lava Bursts, which really doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you don't need to use that second Lava Burst. You have Stormkeeper. You can save that for afterwards, for more Power of the Maelstrom stacks, more extended damage. I mean, you don't get a Power of the Maelstrom that overrides this, but what if you did? You would have just wasted 3 stacks. Use those 3 right away. You're also... Wait. Did I actually see that, though? Where did you get the... 1, 2... 3. Okay. When are you Earth Shocking? Way too high. 109 Maelstrom. Right after this cast of Stormkeeper and your first cast of Lightning Bolt, you should Earth Shock. This is not okay. You're at 82 Maelstrom right when you Lightning Bolt. And then you go up to 95. This is exactly when you should have Earth Shocked. Because what if your boots procced? 30% of your Maelstrom is refunded. Earth Shock's a generator. Earth Shock is a Maelstrom generator, right? If you Earth Shock here, and then you get a refund on your Earth Shock, you're not capping yet. 95 is like, it's an okay zone to do it, right? But you're waiting until your second cast of Stormkeeper, which if we go back in frames, 1, 2, 103 Maelstrom, 110 Maelstrom, you Earth Shocked. If you guys saw that frame really quickly, hold on, we gotta go back. 1, 2. Right there, 110 Maelstrom. What if your boots proc here when you Earth Shock? You just wasted 35 Maelstrom? Well, no, because we cap at 125. You just wasted maybe 15 Maelstrom. Not to mention, you're getting Maelstrom from your Overload here on your on your Lightning Bolts. So right when you Earth Shock, you're gaining Maelstrom from your totems, right? You're still gaining passive Maelstrom. You should have Earth Shocked after your first cast of Lightning Bolt to avoid a possible catastrophe. That wasn't a bad flame. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Was not a bad flame shock. That's fine. Lightning Bolt goes out. You Lava Burst at the exact same time that Elemental Blast comes off cooldown. Elemental Blast takes priority over everything. I know. Okay, if we go back like 1 frame. 2 seconds, 1 second. Really, this is 1.5 seconds left on it. You got 1 charge of Lava Burst coming up, and you have Elemental Blast coming up. Even if you have to stop casting, we'll always be casting. Like, you could have put another Lightning Bolt in between this. always be dumping. No, you casted. Jeez, I wish I could go back like frames, like individual frames. Yeah, so they pretty much get off cooldown at the same time. You should have casted your Elemental Blast here instead. What if your proc boots 3 times in a row and you can't get rid of the max Maelstrom fast enough? Okay, Deadlock, this is the time where you actually need to like get rid of your last stack of Stormkeeper. If you're in that situation and you get 2 boot procs back to back, don't cast Earthshock. If you have like 2 seconds left on Stormkeeper, or like 1 second left on Stormkeeper, don't cast Earthshock. Get rid of that last Stormkeeper, and then Earthshock. Like, that's a very, very small window. It'll rarely happen. Like, that specific situation will rarely ever happen. But if it does, Stormkeeper instead of Earthshock, because the damage from that Stormkeeper is worth more than the Maelstrom wasted in that specific situation. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, back to my point. Elemental Blast over anything else. Like, your Elemental Blast could have buffed that Lava Burst. Because we're taking into effect travel time here, right? Travel time of the spell. Your Elemental Blast hits the target, maybe even an Elemental Overload, so you get two stacks or 2 buffs, right? Crit, haste, and mastery. That Lava Burst could have either crit for higher, been casted faster, or guaranteed an Elemental Overload, which is more damage, and more Maelstrom, more Earthshocks. So always be putting Elemental Blast over everything. Did you just refresh Flame Shock there? What did I... Why is your Maelstrom dipping? You did Earthshock. Why are you Earthshocking? Never mind, you're casting a Lava Burst and then Earthshocking. Okay, so you're doing something right here. I wish you had a damn detail spell tracker. This would be so much easier. Guys, it's part of the rules. When you submit a video, give me something like Trufi GCD, Details Streamer, to track your spells. Because that saves so much time for me just going frame by frame to see what you actually do. Nope, you should have Earthshocked here. Stop it. Should have Earthshocked here. You have a full recharge coming. You should have Earthshocked here. Don't waste Maelstrom. Potentially wasted Maelstrom. What did you do? Refresh Flame Shock here? Okay. Oh, I wouldn't have refreshed Flame Shock there, actually. You have a proc of Lava Surge. I know the timing of this is like really quickly, but you have to keep in mind and always thinking proactively. Thinking 10, 20 steps ahead of yourself. 5 at most. Human mind can't do that. 10, 20 steps. Be thinking, okay, I have a recharge of Lava Burst coming up, right? I Earthshocked. I have 9 seconds left on my Flame Shock. Elemental Blast is coming up soon, right? And then I get a charge of Lava Surge. You still have 8 seconds left on your Flame Shock. You sit on that 2 stack of Lava Burst for a good 3 seconds. That's 3 seconds of a charge time of your Lava Burst that could have been going, right? So instead of using the GCD on your Flame Shock, you could have Elemental Blasted here, get rid of that instant cast Lava Burst, and wasted less time on your recharge. Instead, you Flame Shocked, used the whole second of the GCD, and then used the Lava Burst. You still have a little bit of time on your Flame Shock left. Like, it's not 100... If you have time on those 9 seconds or less of your Flame Shock to get rid of stacks of Lava Burst and get rid of your Elemental Blast, do so. Because the GCD is not worth it. I know we're talking like minuscule numbers here, but everything adds up. Okay. Elemental Blast. There we go. Lava Burst. There we go. Lava Burst. There we go. Yeah, Earth Shock. Okay, you're doing good. Lava Burst. No. I just got Brew Lego Helm. Kill me. No. There's another situation where you have a Lava Burst coming up. Stormkeeper is up. And an Elemental Blast is coming off cooldown. Don't Lava Burst here. You have Stormkeeper up. Don't Lava Burst. Use that instead. Stormkeeper cast. Then your Elemental Blast comes off cooldown. You use that. And then you Lava Burst. Try and fish for power of the Maelstrom procs. Your Stormkeeper, in this situation, #1 priority. Get that shit on cooldown as fast as possible. As often as possible. That's priority. You're not doing very many mistakes. Okay? But it's like these little things that add up. And then you sit on this Stormkeeper. Is more priority than Lava Burst. Yes, Stormkeeper is more priority than Lava Burst. Has to be on cooldown. What did you do there? Did you Earth Shock? You did. Okay. So like this entire situation could have been avoided. You could have been lower on Maelstrom if you didn't Lava Burst here. Okay? You should have Stormkeepered here, Elemental Blast, then Earth Shock. You wouldn't have had high enough Maelstrom, which means you would have actually potentially saved yourself from your boots proccing and then wasting Maelstrom. Okay, so this entire situation, just the queue of spells that you did was just wrong. So if you did it differently, you would have potentially avoided catastrophe. In this situation, I would have Stormkeepered, Elemental Blasted, not Flame Shock, but Earth Shock, okay? Then Lava Bursted, then I would have refreshed my Flame Shock, okay? Because you're at 10 seconds. You wouldn't have been capped on Maelstrom. If you get a Power of the Maelstrom proc, look at this. Your Stormkeeper is still on cooldown, or still off cooldown, right? You're not using it. You're lightning bolting into a Lava Burst. That Lava Burst just gave you Power of the Maelstrom, and you just wasted like 4 seconds on your recharge time of Stormkeeper. You have another Lava Burst. You're still sitting on Stormkeeper. Why are you doing this? Earth Shock. There we go. Lightning Bolts, Elemental Blast, Lava Burst, Earth Shock. Thank you. This is like boot camp. Shaman boot camp. Earth Shock. Earth Shock. Earth Shock here. Okay, you got a Boots proc. That's fine. You got another Boots proc. That's fine. Ele Blast is coming off on cooldown. Ele Blast takes priority over here. Instead, you Earth Shock. Did that Earth Shock crit? No, it did not. Imagine if you... Wait. No, it did not. Imagine if you Ele Blasted before that Earth Shock, and you got crit stat buffing you. Maybe that crit stat just guaranteed that Earth Shock to crit for like 6 million damage. That's insane. Always Elemental Blast over Earth Shock. Always be using that. Okay, he refreshed his Flame Shock there. Earth Shock. There we go. I mean, right there again, I would have Elemental Blasted before that Lava Burst. You still had like 5 seconds left on your second recharge. 7 seconds, actually. These workshops are good, but they don't really They don't show any kind of real-world raiding situation when they're on a training dummy, where the person is just standing still and has no ads. I mean, this is a great for a setting up casting priorities. Well, priorities, yeah. Like, you have to take this into raiding, Buckeye. If you're not 100% comfortable with your spell priority, your quick thinking on making decisions in your rotation, translating that into a raid is very important. It's extremely important. So, do it on a training dummy first. I want to see you do it on. I want to see you perfect your rotation on a training dummy before I even see you do it in a raid, because then it's just going to be the same mistakes that you're doing in a raid that you would have done on a training dummy. And then the raid scenario is just, it's worthless, really. I mean, this is great for setting up casting priorities, but in real fights, you often need to delay one cast or another because of some ad picking coming up soon, or because of movement coming up soon. Just my 2 cents. Yes, I agree with you, Buckeye. And that's for another video, though. I'd say in my workshops, you can submit boss kill videos, or you can do the training dummy one. The majority of people do training dummies. That's okay. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, like, I would want people to submit boss videos so that I can give them tips on when to use certain CDs in those boss fights, because that is important. You are totally right, Buckeye. It is very important to use CDs and save them for specific situations, because they're more useful in that situation. But if they can't get down the fundamentals on a training dummy, how can they translate that into a raid successfully? You know what I mean? Okay. Why are you lava bursting? You have an earth shock at 109 maelstrom. If you got a boots proc there, man, you would have wasted a lot of maelstrom. Ellie blast, then lava burst. Actually, no, I wouldn't even have lava burst there. I would have earth shocked. Ellie blast, you're Twact. You gotta start using earth shock a lot sooner. You gotta start using earth shock a lot sooner. If you do that, I guarantee you're gonna be seeing more ascendance procs. I guarantee it. Look, you lava burst here gives you 12 maelstrom. That puts you at 96 maelstrom. You also get a boots proc, which immediately caps you on maelstrom. Immediately caps you on maelstrom. That's really bad. Too. And then you wasted a bunch of maelstrom too. What happened there? Did he... Okay, I want to see how this works. 2, 3. He LE blasts into... Okay, he LE blasts into an earth shock, which gives him an ascendance proc. That's fantastic. And now he's spamming lava burst. This is great. Okay, he's got to power the maelstrom proc, so as soon as he comes out of ascendance, I want to see that Stormkeeper. I want to see it. Not to lava burst, dude. You're wasting time on your Stormkeeper again. That's okay. This is a learning process. You could have overcapped your power of the Maelstrom with those 2 casts of lava burst extra. And then you just wasted time on your Stormkeeper. Earthshock. Nice. Okay. In this situation right here, this is where I'm seeing, like, you have power of the Maelstrom, right? You still have those stacks, okay? You have power of the Maelstrom, you still have those stacks. You still have, but you have 9 seconds left on your Flame Shock. In this situation, I would have gotten rid of 1 stack of power of the Maelstrom, yes? And then I would have used my last stack of Elemental Focus on my Flame Shock. And this is where it comes to bite you in the butt too, because you don't refresh Flame Shock until you go into Ascendance, which is a waste of a GCD while you're in Ascendance. Look, you Earth Shock. Wait, did you Earth Shock? What did you do? You casted Ascendance. That's what you're doing. We're 3 minutes and 44 seconds into the fight. You have Ascendance off cooldown. It's been off cooldown for... Okay. You casted Ascendance. Look at this. You got Fire Elemental coming up. Okay. Generally, you're only going to get 2 Ascendances out of... on a boss fight, okay? You're generally only going to get 2 Ascendances on a boss fight. So your actual Ascendance cooldown isn't that crazy important to keep on CD. So keep that in mind. Your Fire Elemental is also coming off cooldown. You have Flame Shock right here that's running low as well. In this situation, I definitely would not have casted Lava Ascendance here. I definitely would not have casted Ascendance here. Use your Fire Elemental before you go into Ascendance. Refresh Flame Shock always before you go into Ascendance. Always. Because you're wasting a GCD on a Flame Shock. You don't even see that you have... Okay, and then you wasted another GCD on your Fire Elemental. And then you also casted Lava Burst, 1 Lava Burst before you even casted your Fire Elemental, which is not even taking into effect the reduction of the CD that your Lava Burst gives your Fire Elemental. So, Elementalist, our trait that we get. Each time you cast Lava Burst, the remaining cooldown on your Fire Elemental is reduced by 2 seconds. You just wasted 2 seconds on your Fire Elemental. Yeah, you're probably not going to get that again, but... Probably not going to get Fire Elemental up again in the duration of the fight. But it's important to understand that before you even go into Ascendance, if you have other priorities that need to go up, aka your Flame Shock and your Fire Elemental is almost up, don't use Fire Elemental while you're in Ascendance. It's a waste of a GCD. Don't refresh your Flame Shock while you're in Ascendance. It's another waste of a GCD. That's 2 Lava Bursts you just wasted. My opinion. Anyway, move on. Elemental Blast, Lava Burst. Please, Earth Shock. You double cast Lava Burst here. I don't like that because you're capping your Maelstrom. After this cast of Lava Burst, you should have... Like, after this cast of Lava Burst right here, this is where you should have Earth Shock. Because you're double casting Lava Burst, which gives you 24 Maelstrom, not to mention the Maelstrom that you're getting from your overloads, your Elemental Overloads. And you're overcapping Maelstrom, and then you're Earth Shocking. And then you get a proc of Earth Shock. Like, that's insane. I wouldn't have done that. What server do I play on? I play on Sargeras, Captain Crass. Earth Shock. Thank you. You're still Earth Shocking way too high. I mean, if you're in that mindset, I don't think you're going to change it throughout the video. But that's just my opinion. You're still Earth Shocking too high. You should have Earth Shocked right there, actually. Yeah, because you overcapped Maelstrom again. Like, right after this, Elemental Blast. That's where you should have Earth Shocked, not casting Lava Burst. Your average Earth Shock should be 75. Roughly Earth Shock around 75 Maelstrom when you're gambling. When you're using the gamble build set up on the Elemental Shaman. Because look, this is what happens. You cast a Lava Burst, you Earth Shock, your Boots proc, which gives you more Maelstrom, okay? And then your Elemental Overload goes off, and then immediately caps you. Does that make sense? Thanks, brother. Your very #1 parse vid made me finally decide to stray away from Enhance. 8 years Enhance besides Wrath of the Lich King Ellie. Wow, dude. It's not even a rank 1 anymore. Like, it's like 19. Like, low as heck. Should have Earth Shocked here again. You're at 90 Maelstrom and you're casting a Lava Burst. If you get another Boots proc, yeah, you just capped yourself again. You're wasting a lot of Maelstrom in your rotations. Twact, and that's something that you do need to work on for sure after this workshop. I hope that you get in touch with me after, and here too, your spell priority needs to be worked on as well. So you Earth Shock, right? You have 2 stacks of Lava Burst. That's fine. Why did you have 2 stacks of Lava Burst? Could have Earth Shocked here. How did you get 2 stacks of Lava Burst so fast? Lava Ascendance proc. See, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing right here. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, cast that Lava Burst. I didn't realize you were in Ascendance right away. And then an Elemental Blast. Okay, we're good. Stop. You're out of Ascendance again. You're doing this again. You're probably going to double cast. Oh, you didn't double cast Lava Burst here. That's fantastic. You did this finally right, coming out of Ascendance, and Stormkeeper's up. And then you Stormkeeper. Whoa, why are you casting Lava Burst again? You have 4 seconds left in your Power of the Maelstrom. And you just... Okay. In this situation, you casted Lava Burst before your Lightning Bolts. You have 4 seconds left on Power of the Maelstrom. Okay, you have a Lava Burst that you're casting, and then you get a Lava Surge proc. 3 seconds now. At least get rid of some of these stacks of Power of the Maelstrom, dude. Because you're just wasting extra damage on your filler spell. And then you just completely... Yeah, right here. Right here where it's easier to see. You completely overstack your Power of the Maelstrom. Please tell me you element... Okay, you at least you Ellie blasted before you started to do those. In this situation, if you let Stormkeeper go off, he's not casting it. Okay, I'm going to stop you right here. Stormkeeper, with Power of the Maelstrom, takes precedence over everything except for Elemental Blast. Unless it's going to run out... Unless your stacks of Stormkeeper are going to run out before you can cast that Elemental Blast on time. Stormkeeper is important as all hell. Get rid of those stacks before anything else. This situation could have been avoided 100% if you made Stormkeeper higher priority than Lava Burst. You already had stacks of Power of the Maelstrom. There was no reason why you shouldn't have casted those Stormkeepers in the first place back here. And then you went into Ascendance and completely forgot about your Stormkeeper because you were too busy casting Lava Burst. You just wasted like 7 million damage, probably more, by not casting these. That's heartbreaking. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We're almost done the workshop. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, he's done now. So, Twact. Sorry, forgot your name for a sec. I appreciate you sending in this workshop. I hope that you learned something. I hope that the rest of you guys watching this also learned something too. If you guys want to participate in the workshop, the rules are in the description down below. You can catch me on my live stream at twitch.tv/Barokoshama, where I do these workshops live. And I also do a little bit of screwing around on the game. You know, Mythic Raid, Mythic Plus. All the fun stuff that we do in World of Warcraft today. If you guys want to catch me on my Twitter and Instagram, my social medias, the links to those will be in the description down below, followed with my twitch.tv page as well. You can also find my weak aura and UI string down below if you guys are interested in doing my own UI, which is this right here. My UI with my weak auras, my shaman weak auras, these guys right here, Maelstrom trackers, stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. I really appreciate you watching this video, and I hope to God that you guys do. You guys want to do the workshop/roast shop yourself? Again, the rules are in the description down below. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day, and remember, keep calm and Maelstrom on. Peace.